Hello everybody, welcome to some Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. Today we're going to be playing some Team Deathmatch Ground War on the map Hanoi, and in this video I will be explaining what I believe is the best Crate 8 class combination in Black Ops, and hopefully I can teach you a little bit and make you just a tad bit better at the game. And that was some horrible hand-eye coordination, accidentally throwing my Tomahawk. But before I get started, I really can't tell you what's the best creative class combination for you, because you know your playstyle better than me. You know your skill level and what guns you're comfortable with, and what I'm trying to do is tell you a creative class combination that will work good in any situation, whether it be short range, long range, search and destroy, team deathmatch domination, whatever the situation you're in. This creative class combination should do you well. So starting off, let's talk about the primary, because the primary is the biggest part of the creative class combination, and I like to use the M16 Silencer. And like I said, I don't know what gun you're comfortable with, but for this particular setup, I would highly recommend use whatever gun you're comfortable with, but throw on a silencer. And I just like the M16 a lot. I've been playing Call of Duty for a while, and I always liked the 3 burst weapons, and I got a little bit lucky there. Sometimes it really doesn't matter your setup, you just got to get lucky, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than skilled. But thankfully I'm still alive, and I got a few easy kills. And for primary, I like the M16 Silencer, whatever you like, but throw a silencer on it unless you're not comfortable with the iron sights. Then I don't know, but for me, M16 Silencer floats my boat. And in terms of the secondary, you really don't got too much of a choice. The Python speed reloader, or with the speed reloader attachment, that seems to work really good for me. And if your M16 doesn't do the job, the Python should. And yeah, so the perk loadout, and none of these are pro right now, so it might change after I play the game for a little bit more. And bear in mind, this is only about the 3rd day of Black Ops, so some of my information might be a little bit wrong, or maybe something better might come along in a short while. But for right now, I really like this setup, and it's been doing me really good, and I've been getting some really good games with it. But for the first perk is Ghost, and Ghost, what it does is it has a counter UAV effect where if a spy plane is up, they cannot see you as a red dot on the radar. And that's why I have the silencer on the M16, so it works like a deadly duo. I like combinations. I like creative class combinations that work well with each other. The perks work well with the weapons, and the perk 1 works well with the weapon or the gun or the other perks, whatever it may be. And thankfully I got 2 kills right before I died, and I picked up my doggies, and the dogs work wonders. I love the dogs. But we're not here to talk about kill streaks. We're talking about the creative class combination. So Ghost works well with the M16 Silencer or any gun silence. I just like to keep off the radar. I never want to show up on the radar, and that's what this creative class combination is meant to do. And I should have got that kill, but unfortunately I didn't. So talking about the second perk, I have Steady Aim, and I use it for situations like that I just died. I should have got that kill, but I like Steady Aim for the close combat situations with the M16, because it does work well. You can one burst somebody at close range with the M16, and Steady Aim, you need Steady Aim if you get it for close combat situations. You can have sleight of hand pro, but my playstyle is a little bit more defensive and stay back, don't rush. And you're going to see in a little bit, I start to rush and it doesn't work out too well. Oh, bad hand-eye coordination right there. I got to get used to the Tomahawk. But the Steady Aim should work in terms of close combat situations, and I like Steady Aim over sleight of hand just for the fact that I don't rush too much. But if you're a rusher with the SMG, Steady Aim might work. So in terms of the third perk, I have Ninja, and the third perk is kind of miscellaneous. You can really use whatever you want. Second chance, I'm not a fan of it. Marathon, yes, if you're a rusher. Tactical mass, maybe if I unlock the pro version of it. Hacker, I'm not too big of a rusher, so I like Ninja just because I'm used to it from Call of Duty 4, and I'm gonna experiment. I'm not too sure when it comes to the third perk. I'm gonna experiment further, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, because I'll make another video in a few weeks after I unlock a few more aspects of the creative class combination. So in terms of the equipment, I like the Claymore because I like to play defensive and, you know, stay back a little bit and stay to one general area, and I don't like people coming behind me, so the Claymore helps in that aspect. And I highly recommend one of the first purchases you buy in a creative class combination is any equipment, whether it be a C4, Claymore, whatever floats your boat, because you don't start off the game with equipment and you're immediately at a disadvantage to someone that has a C4. So yeah, buy equipment right away. In terms of the special grenade, I like the Decoy or let me look it up really quick. The Nova Gas. The Nova Gas works well if you're trying to play the objective frequently. It damages people, but for me, if you're talking about a special grenade that's going to work in any situation, and especially with this creative class combination, I really like the Decoy. And you see me dying a lot in this gameplay. I'm trying to rush, so if you're using this class, this is what not to do. Not rushing like this. You got to play back like I was playing in the beginning, and I got a nice little Tomahawk kill to end the game. But really quickly, the Decoy grenade, it helps a lot when you're talking about, you know, search and destroy. You keep off the radar, you throw it at a distance about 30 meters away from you, and you can just use it as bait, and you stay off the radar, but you control where the radar goes off, and you can use that to your advantage and just play mind games with the enemy. So that's why I use Decoy and Tomahawk, because I don't like the frag grenade, and I'm really comfortable with throwing objects. I've been throwing Modern Warfare 2 knives for a while now, and I got pretty decent at it, so that's why the Tomahawk. You can use the sticky grenade or the frag grenade if you're a little less comfortable. But thank you for watching. This has been the best creative class combination by White Boy 7th Street. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. I love it when you like it, and it helps a lot. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more Call of Duty Black Ops videos added daily in high definition. I'm going to get back to playing Black Ops. I hope you learned something, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.